Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. I wanted to just come back to my channel, and I haven't been frequently active on my channel since I started it. I wanted to talk about a few things from my channel before coming into what people are saying is going to be a dead channel. Yes, I know I've only got 12 subscribers to my channel. Thank you very much to those who have subscribed. Um, but I wanted to talk about the impending lockdown, what that means for my channel, what that means for the UPCC, what that means for my university safeties, Portsmouth safeties. I wanted to talk about what happens, pre-Christmas, um, pre-lockdown or after lockdown, hopefully. And I also wanted to talk about what was it? I also wanted to talk about. I also wanted to talk about whether the situation here should have been happened earlier and whether universities are still exempt or whether universities should have closed as well as schools. I just wanted to talk about all those things really. I hope every single one of you is going to keep well and safe, and hopefully everything will come together during this short 4 week circuit lockdown. 4th of December they said it's going to close, so hopefully each and every one of you will stay safe, stay alert, as they all say, and yeah. So what Boris Johnson has said is that all indoor sports are to shut. So cheers to Ryan Frisbee. Cheers, Frisbee. And Boris for cancelling PPL. Just as we were getting going. And also I wanted to talk about my PPL, my UPCC 4s. And how that is going to affect everyone in the long run. I also wanted to talk about what people were thinking about sort of coming about this lockdown, and I also wanted to talk about is this lockdown going to achieve anything about about um about about um about this 4 week circuit breaker that they're talking about. Is this circuit breaker going to actually kill the coronavirus in a month? In my opinion, I don't think it is. And we're also going to dip. We're going to dip into the Chelsea game also as well against Burnley. It finished Burnley 0, Chelsea 3, but that will come later on in the chat later on tonight. That will come on a bit later on. So this circuit breaker is going to start from Thursday, which will be second, third, 5th of November, I think. From the 5th of November to December the 2nd, which is which is also going to happen, which is also going to be on a Wednesday. So it's not that long, to be honest. It's about 4 weeks till we come out this lockdown. And hopefully we will be able to enhance our lockdown. Enhance our opinions on the lockdown. Hopefully I'll be able to get a few people on the channel, hopefully, if people want to come on this channel about their opinions on it. And I am going to always keep it real, because I'm not about like keeping it fake. I'm always about keeping it real on this channel. I am gonna call out a couple of people. I'm gonna call out Boris. I am gonna call out Theresa May, because they were the ones that didn't back a lockdown. And although Boris was watching the Six Nations, England, Italy, and England returning the Six Nations, being the nation. Cheers, Boris. I have a feeling that this is going to affect the long run in the fact that in almost the fact that probably universities and that ain't gonna have many students here or anything because of the lockdown. And whether students have been the scapegoat throughout all of this coronavirus lockdown. And I want to get your opinions in the chat. I know there's only 12 subscribers, but I do want to get your opinions in the chat whether students have been made the sort of scapegoat in the chat about whether we've been made to cause a spike or not, and whether we should still be at university. If the spike is going up, then what is the next best solution for us to continue throughout our university studies? Is it that we kill off the student industry for is it rather we kill off the student industry for 6 months or so and allow everyone else to just work from home, or do we just go fully online for the next year or so, and after that year or so do we or do we revert to a full national lockdown like we had in March and everything closed? Because in my opinion, I think students are actually being made liable in this situation. Because if the R number doesn't come down, as people are saying, because students are still at university, then surely there's some way of margin of talking to Boris about students talking about the way that students are being let down and everything else that we have been from the start. And in my opinion, I think we have been let down from the start since all of this. I think we've been made to look like the fools that we've caused all of this, when for 6 months we were stuck indoors just like everyone else, and they were saying students have caused the lockdown that would last until July approximately. And then if you agree, then leave it in the chat. But hopefully I can get your opinions on everything else. I'm gonna hopefully get memberships going as well on my channel when I hit 30 or 45,000 subscribers. Hopefully, if I do get to that stage, then you're going to see me take it up a level and up a level and up a level. Hopefully, and I can see hopefully where I can take this channel, and hopefully where I can continue my studies as well as the channel as well. But hopefully, yeah, I can take my channel up a little bit. I'm just gonna text one of my dear friends. Hopefully he will. Yeah, and I just want to talk about those that have sort of moved on from here. And I'm going to call out a few people. I'm not going to be snide about it. I'm going to call out a few people that haven't watched my channel yet. I'm not going to call them out in person because I think that's just me. But I feel like now I'm going to touch on the Chelsea Burnley game. Christian Pulisic. pulled his hamstring in the warm up to the Burnley game, and I wish Christian all the best, obviously, because the hamstring can be a month to 2 month long injury, hopefully, and he's just come back from one. But I think we were very clinical in the first. I don't think we were very clinical in the first half, but in the second half we sort of turned it on, and we sort of took it to Burnley as well. That yes, okay, it's only Burnley, but I think we should be winning these games now. And Edouard Mendy is another kind of key figure in all of this that I want to sort of come across. And Edouard Mendy, okay, he came in to take over Kepa's number one spot for what 55, 60 million, whatever it was, and I think he's done really, really well as a keeper. And also I want to just sort of I haven't watched the game back, so I need to watch the game back, but probably tomorrow, early morning, I want to do a quick player ratings before I get the train home tomorrow. And I want to try and get that out on this channel when I start doing player ratings. And I also want to try and get a few fans on my channel to see if I can promote my channel. I know it's not gone anywhere in the last few weeks, but I also want to try and get that out as well. I know there's loads of YouTubers in this industry where it's not really good, where people get paid to do memberships and whatnot, do member streams and everything. But I'm just starting out in my YouTube industry because I don't know what's around the corner for me as a student. Yes, I've got still a year to go at university, but I still want to try and get this channel up and down a bit. But it is what it is, and hopefully I can get a big following on this channel. Hopefully. Yeah, sorry, people. I was just texting my friend there. Um, yeah, so we'll also touch on a few other topics, hopefully, in the weeks to come. And I also just want to sort of say thank you to those who have subscribed to my channel. Yes, I know it's not it's not the channel that everyone was looking for, but I only do this because of lockdown. I think a lot of people are going to need me during lockdown to keep themselves going. Yes, I know you can take the mic and whatever, but I think it's actually harder than you think it is to actually get yourself out there and on camera to get yourself noticed. And I just want to sort of talk about the reasons why I decided to go and do this. And I think it's only because there was nothing really for me to do, so I sort of tapped on a couple of my friends who were in the YouTube industry, and they said that going into YouTube is probably one of the hardest things to do. Um, but I'm more than willing to go to work hard into it. I'm more than willing to put myself on camera and talk about the issues that we all face today. And maybe, hopefully, in a couple of weeks' time, when people wake up and see what the reality is of this lockdown after December, that maybe I was right all along, that maybe this country should have locked down a lot earlier. Yes, I know a lot of people were saying it before, but I didn't actually feel my opinion that we should have locked down earlier because yes, it wasn't just the students causing it; it was a lot of people socialising and everything. So if you'd locked down in say October and not really sent students back to university and schools, then this wouldn't have happened, would it? We wouldn't be in the situation we would be now. Cheers, Boris. Um, we're also going to talk a little bit on this channel about the IPL. Now, as you might have seen, I am a huge Mumbai Indians fan. And Mumbai Indians currently topping the the table. Hello, Coxie. Coxie's in the building. Hello, Cox. Hey, Coxie, are you watching the IPL, my friend? Hopefully, you and Fresh Evans are still watching the IPL together. I saw you was in NZ with Evans, so I'm hoping your Fresh Evans are keeping well, my friend, and everything else. Hopefully, I can get you involved in a few PPL games as well, Coxie. But I think the IPL this year is very one way sided. I think the Mumbai Indians are definitely going to win it. There's no hesitation because I think they've only dropped 1 or 2 points in that super over against the Kings 11 Punjab, which I think was a sterling effort by the Kings 11 to put us back again. But I think we responded really well in the following game. I think it's really well that this IPL is going deep into a November when the cricket season should have finished by June, July. I think this is the longest the cricket season has ever gone on in history. I think, and we um, we um, we shouldn't really be playing any form of cricket. Cricket should be in winter form. There should be winter nets and everything going at the moment at each of the counties. But we still got the IPL, and I think I'm not sure what county cricket is going to be. What county cricket is going to be saying for the next few months, and whether that's going to happen or not, or whether we're going to see some form of county cricket over the next couple of months or whatnot. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, I also want to talk about the football Premier League. Today's results were Southampton 4, Villa 3, and Spurs 2-1 against Brighton, and Newcastle snuck a 2-1 win against um. A 2-1 win against Carlo Ancelotti's Everton. I at the beginning of this season I had Villa and Everton to win the league. Now my prediction has changed again. I think that maybe Villa and Everton won't win the league. I'm not going to call it a win at this point of the season because it's far too early. But I think there is going to be a very up and down campaign for a few sides, and it's very open to interpretation, really, how you see the season going. If you're a Chelsea fan, then you're quite optimistic about us winning the league. Although I'm not going to call out anyone over this league campaign, and I don't think Frank is going to end the season as manager. I don't think he will. I think that Allegri or I don't know who else, but I think there's a few managers on the managerial roundabout that are available, and that maybe Chelsea should maybe invest in. Frank Lampard doesn't get beyond the Champions League last 16, or even into the quarters or semi-finals, even final of the Champions League, because teams like Bayern Munich are still so relentless in their league, and they're also quite still relentless in the Champions League that they might even go and retain it this year. But hopefully Chelsea and teams can actually go and retain the Champions League. But let's see what happens. Good evening to Pippa Julians. Okay, she's gone again. Pippa was my old flatmate, but obviously she's gone. She obviously doesn't know what I'm talking about anymore, so obviously she's left. Because I'm the voice of facts. The voice of facts. I don't know. Hopefully, people know about StreamYard and how that works and everything. Then I can get memberships out to people who want to pay for memberships for my channel, and everything else. And hopefully that people are interested in what I have to say. I have been quite. I have been quite remote with what I have to say. I'm not one of those to sit back and sort of say nothing about university this year. I'm sort of one that will say what I feel, basically. And I feel like in this situation, students alone and indoors stuff has actually been placed into rehab. But I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way. But I am the voice of Fox. The voice of Fox. Hi, Baskerville. Hi, Rachel. Yeah, if you're just joining into my chat on the Instagram Live, I am talking about my opinions on the whole outlook of lockdown, sports in lockdown, and everything else. And if you don't like what I say, then obviously it's down to you. But it is what I feel is happening, and it's my opinion about what I feel. What are we 21 minutes in? 21 minutes in. Hopefully, if I can figure out how to use YouTube and how to get it out into comments and how people can have their say on what I've said, hopefully I can get that going. But I don't think I can because obviously people do not care about me, little old me, promoting on my channel. I don't think anyone really cares about my channel really. I just thought to do it just to keep some form of interaction going between myself and my adoring public. Tomorrow there will be a player ratings. I'll have to watch again back Chelsea Burnley. Obviously, I know it was on a Saturday. I'll have to watch it back because I had to do something for university really, and hopefully that I can sort of feed my way back into this YouTube scenario. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.